You can feel a bit left out if you have food intolerances or sensitivities or allergies, but I promise you, you do not have to be left out. You can still enjoy all the festive food. But my biggest tip would be to learn to bake things or make things for yourself from scratch, because then you know exactly what you're putting in your body. You know that it's not going to irritate your gut, it's not going to flare up your skin, it's not going to make you ill or uncomfortable over Christmas, because of that would be the worst. So yeah, we're making ginger cookies. They are paleo, they are gluten-free, they're dairy-free, soy-free. First thing I'm going to do is preheat the oven to 180 degrees. I'm going to put all the dry ingredients in, and then we'll put the wet ingredients in. So I've got almond flour. In fact, that's a lie, because almond flour is really expensive. So this is actually just ground almonds. So you can have almond flour, ground almonds, or you can just buy almonds and just grind them up yourself, like in a food processor, until they're nice and fine. I just spelled that wrong. So we're going to go with about a cup, and then we'll see. Because this is how I bake, I kind of experiment. I have a vague idea of what I want to do, and I tried these the other day, like a really tiny batch, and they tasted so good, so I knew I had to share them. So if this is too dry, we'll need more liquid. If it's too wet, obviously we'll need more flour. Then I'm going to go in with a quarter cup of tapioca flour, so about a quarter cup of that. Just give that a little mix. Then I'm going to put in a pinch of Himalayan pink salt, about a quarter teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and then I'm going to put all the spices in. Now, how much spice you put in is totally up to you. It depends on your preference, how much you like spice, whether you want it really gingery, whether you want it really cinnamony, whether you want to add in something extra like nutmeg or cloves, and I'm going to add in mixed spice because I love mixed spice. Also, I'm going to go pretty heavy on the spices. I mean, if I'm having ginger cookies, I want them to taste like ginger. Like, hit me in the face, ginger, please. So I think I'm going to go 2 teaspoons of ginger. I am making a mess, but honestly, I am the messiest cook ever. We'll go half teaspoon, and then we'll see how it's tasting. Then I'm going to do about the same of mixed spice. By the way, if you see me looking at the sides, because I've written my notes of the recipe that I made the other day. So now we're going to make a little well in the center, and we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Make sure it's melted. Because I live in England and it's absolutely freezing, I had to melt this in the microwave. Then we're going to go with a quarter cup of maple syrup. You could also use honey or agave or coconut nectar or yucca syrup, like whatever kind of liquidy sweetener you like. I hope there's enough. Ooh, look at that, like literally the perfect amount left. Now for the magic ingredients, molasses, blackstrap molasses. And it smells really strongly like sort of a mix between treacle and licorice. It is a really strong taste. It's that classic Christmassy kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like treacly taste that you get in a ginger cookie, but if you put too much in, boy is it like powerful, you'll know about it. So I think we're just going to do a tablespoon, because I don't want it to be overpowering. It's really, really sticky as well. Look at that, it's like really thick, viscous consistency. I don't know why we put an egg here. We do not need an egg. What was that about? Now we need this to get to a texture where we can actually roll it, and this is not made as much as I thought it would make. I think it might need a bit more flour, because I feel like that's kind of a bit too sticky to actually roll out. It seems actually tasting gingery enough. That tastes good. Yeah, it tastes ginger enough. I can taste the ginger. Might do a tiny bit more. That's like, and should just like half a teaspoon, and then a bit more flour. and a bit more tapioca too. Because if I add too much almond flour, almond is a very dense, nutrient-dense ingredient, so it can be quite heavy when you're eating it. So just to lighten it up and make it a bit more fluffy, then that's what the tapioca is for. I think this is the right consistency now, because it's quite tough to mix, so it's all come together. I'm happy with that. Honestly, when you bake and you cook, don't be afraid to experiment and like taste test things and adapt them to what tastes good to you, because everyone has a different preference. So we're going to put some tapioca flour onto the wet surface. And we're going to roll it out. Ooh. Kind of wish I'd made more, because I think I could freeze them and then just defrost them like Christmas Eve, or like the day before Christmas Eve, and have them Christmas morning with a cup of tea. I've got star cutters, and I've also got a square, because I think I'm going to make like presents and like pretty star / snowflakes. At least that's the vibe I'm trying to go for. I'm going to transfer this to a lined baking tray. I've just got baking paper, then I put some coconut oil and sprinkle some tapioca on, just to stop it from sticking. But on the start, I'm going to sprinkle some hemp seeds, so it's a bit like snow. Also, hemp seeds are a really good source of omega-3s. Omega-3s are great for your skin and for your gut, and they're anti-inflammatory. That has ended up making 11 cookies. They are now done. They ended up being in there for about 12 minutes. They just look a little misshapen. I'm going to wait for them to cool, and then we're going to decorate the squares and make them look hopefully a bit more like presents rather than just random bobs. I've got these little fruit roll-ups. They are just pure fruit. The ingredients in this, and this is pineapple, is just literally apples, pears, pineapples, and absolutely nothing else. And then this one is raspberries. They are from Bear, and they're called Pure Fruit Yo-Yos. So I thought I'd use this as ribbon on the present. I'm going to use these to make them like ribbons on a present. Hold up. But it's not really sticking, and they're a lot thicker than I thought they were. So I've cut them in half, lengthways, and then we're trying to stick them with sort of sticky syrup. This is just like a tablespoon of coconut sugar and some water, just heated up in the microwave for
20 seconds, yeah.
So that it becomes like a sticky paste, and then we're using that to stick the ribbon onto the little presents.
Which feels very sticky on your fingers, but you know, whether it will stay on there.
I think the longer it's on, the harder it gets. Yeah. You just have to hold it for a few seconds, because if you let go straight away, it like pings off.
Trim, that's not necessary.
What?
Trim. What do you think I said?
I don't know, I thought you were making some innuendo.
Some green ones, but the apple one's green.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get, but they didn't have the apple ones. They only had raspberry, mango, pineapple, and strawberry.
The licorice or the apple laces and things which you can't see, and I know it wouldn't be healthy for you, but that is another option if you were doing that. It is the same.
You can get natural licorice, I'm sure.
You can get the natural thin laces.
I don't know if you can find...
Angelica.
What?
Well, that's what you're using.
Angelica? What's a person? What are you on about? What's Angelica? Who's Angelica?
Angelica
A genus of umbelliferous plants.
Oh, well now I know exactly what it is.
Used in medicine and as a preserve or sweetmeat. Candied angelica root. You could, I mean, if you were doing these for a gift, you could stack them up and tie them with, you know, ribbon, because they would be, you know, with foil and all the clear thing, paper and stuff, you know.
Oh, we don't want to use plastic. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel and lets me know what kind of videos you like me making. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and if you do subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful Christmas, bye!